Oh, cheers, man.
Oh, we're starting?
No, but cheers.
Oh, well, let's cheers on camera.
Okay.
All right.
Shit. All right.
I
Well-
have a toast prepared.
Oh, do you really?
It's the holidays, yes.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, let's get fucking started. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Luke Kang Kicking It. This is episode 34. I remember this
30s?
time. Yeah, I remember this
It's
time.
getting consecutive.
Yeah, we're getting close to 50, man. We're on our way. We're on our way to the big goal, 5-0. But yeah, I think, it's holiday season. Holiday season!
The holiday season.
I believe Shawnee Mac has something to say to all your punk bitches and you donkey dick motherfuckers out there.
Exactly. If you're tuning in, raise your glass with us. Lou, raise your glass. This goes out to our wives and to our girlfriends. May they never meet.
Yeah. I can't co-sign that shit, but hey, that's fire. That's what's up. It was a joke. It was
Right. Use that one this holiday season.
Yeah, there we go.
In front of Uncle Jimmy and Aunt Leroy. Aunt Leroy. Who the fuck
Aunt
got an
Leroy.
Aunt Leroy?
Hey, you'd be surprised.
Hey,
Nowadays,
in this day and age, you're right. Shout out to
Nowadays-
the Aunt Leroys. I'm an ally.
yeah, me too. Her name used to be Ali, so that's
Her name used to be Loretta.
Loretta. That's hilarious. man.
Loretta, that's you? I'm Leroy now. Don't call me that shit.
Yeah. You know, we already took a shot. The shot's gone. I don't know. Do you want to do one more?
Yeah, I'm down, man.
Okay,
that
cool.
felt like a half a shot. Maybe that's the alcoholism in my old age, but that felt like
When did you start to suspect maybe like I might?
be an alcoholic.
Yeah,
Yo,
it was early for me. I'll tell you my story after.
when I was on my 6th week in a row of drinking at least 3 times a week. Now, what I do, what we do at night with the stand-up thing, and comedians know, you really got to be disciplined to be in this environment and not drink and not partake in any of the substances because it's
you got to
really,
be disciplined not to do all of the drugs.
you're really
literally all of
around.
them.
You're really around people who just are waiting to get. They're waiting hours for a 5-minute spot, a 10-minute spot. That's our fix for the evening. And until we get that fix, we find a whole bunch of things to hold us over.
Yeah, facts. I was actually at one of your shows at the 77. Someone told me they asked me like, how long you been doing comedy, and I was like consecutively, for real, seriously, 2 years. And he's like, you got another 2 years of doing it drunk before you can do it sober. He's like, have fun, get drunk, enjoy this period, because eventually you're not gonna be able to. I think I'm getting there, bro. I think I'm getting there.
I think that I'm at the point where I can do it completely sober, and I like doing it sober. I hate when I'm way too drunk. I like a little bit of liquor in me to take the edge off, but I don't want to be up there sloppy. But I can definitely do it sober.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for people that can just do like one and done. They have their one drink. They because it's a scam. They
And
give
don't
you a
even
drink
finish it.
ticket.
They leave a little bit of the wine in the bottom. They're just
Yeah.
like, that's enough for me.
It's almost upsetting.
We're like, who raised you? 2
It's
parents?
almost upsetting, for real. Do you mind if we scoot over just
Oh,
one
yeah.
inch?
Get in the middle, Lou.
Perfect. Perfect. There we are. Sweet. All right. It was just my OCD was just fucking, the meter was going, I was trying to ignore it as long as I could.
No, I seen the frame.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So for me, I suspected when I was in high school, and it was a couple months that my house was being renovated, but like it doesn't matter. Nobody was there anyway. So I was the cool kid with that party house.
I understand.
And so I remember, like, after a month of that, I was like, this fame is getting the best of me. Like, I'm drunk with power, dude. I need to stop drinking. So I was like, yo, I think I might be an alcoholic, dude, because it's been like 3 weeks. And
Damn, in high school?
Yeah.
Honestly, in high school, my metabolism
had
was
the
so
trait.
fast,
Mhm.
I couldn't get drunk. Like, I didn't
Really?
drink in high school, but I maybe took 2 shots. And if you've never drunk before, you should feel something off 2 shots. And I didn't
Yeah.
feel a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't get drunk until probably my 2nd year of college.
Wow.
My metabolism was just too high. But the first time I smoked weed,
Oh, that was it?
nigga, my right hand was working as my left hand, and my left hand was working as my right. I
That's
felt
hilarious.
like a fucking, felt like Rayman or something like that.
That's pretty funny. My first time smoking weed, I didn't feel shit.
Mm.
Then my second time, my mom was yelling at me, and I didn't care, and I was like, ha. hallelujah,
Mm.
hallelujah. Like I was like, I figured it out. I'm a
Do you
pothead.
remember what technique you used the first time you got high?
Oh, it was dumb as fuck. I rolled up a joint
Uh-huh.
with a paper lunch bag
Okay. Okay.
that tasted like garlic.
I couldn't roll my first time, but I was in college. So all my teammates, they were a little bit older, they rolled and they were like, all right, when you hit it, hold it for 4 seconds and then take a deep breath through your nose. And it was a good way of teaching me how to inhale.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, and they'd be like, take it slow, my nigga. And I would,
That's very scientific.
and
The
then-
people that told me were like, "Hey, fool, don't be a bitch. Don't waste that shit. Don't be wasting that shit. We not packing you another one if you do that shit again, bro."
Oh, your first time was on the bowl?
Yeah, I smoked a bong.
Okay.
No, that was my first time smoking a bong. That was like also my first time
That's
smoking
what I
with
hated
people.
about college, bro. That was the preferred way of smoking,
Oh, bong?
the MacGyver way. Like, yo, we turn this Tide container into a bong. We turn this Pepsi bottle into a bong. Yo, just go buy a bong.
Yo,
Everybody
facts.
put $5 in. The
No,
MacGyver, I hollowed out this apple and I put some aluminum foil and I'd be like, yo, oh my gosh, we get it. We have the internet.
The
Can
medical
we please
bills alone will just buy a bong.
just roll it up?
Buy fucking or that.
But
You know?
the first time I did smoke and get high, it was from a blunt. I was with black people. They rolled it up nice.
Oh, dog, I got a funny.
And they kept singing this song that still sticks with me to this day.
Which is
We were just kids, so it is they all put on these high pitched voices like they just inhaled some helium, and they would go, "We got that smoky smoky,
Hey,
we got that smoky smoky, we got that smoky smoky, hey, we got that smoky smoky smoky." And that shit would, we would start
Yeah, that
dancing.
shit was fire.
We would have mad fun.
Yo, I have something like that. I remember when I realized I was a pothead, dude. I was at home alone, obviously, as I aforementioned, and I got super high, and I came back.
Shout
in
out
the
Keith
house.
and Pete, man. Wheeling Jesuit. I
Hey.
know they in PG County in Maryland somewhere, and they probably doing good for themselves. The Demon of the
Hell
Dunk,
yeah.
the Defender. I feel you guys.
There we go. But yeah,
I'm
so
gonna be in AC during the holidays. Come holler at me. They done not going.
I have no idea where this fool's gonna be at. He's at AC. I'm thinking.
Oh, Atlantic City
Oh, okay. Dope. That's what's up.
at the
But yeah.
Tropicana Hotel Casino.
You want to just give him the room number while you're
Exactly.
and what time
no,
you'll
I'm
be?
performing.
What
I'm
ti-
performing.
Oh shit, that's what's up. Oh, never mind. I
I'm gonna
thought you
just
were-
be. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be standing out front, flagging cars in.
I thought you were just gonna be hanging out in Atlantic
No,
City. I was like,
I'll
what
be
the fuck?
performing.
I was like, why is this guy? Why does he have to finish his sentence so bad,
Right,
bro?
right,
No,
right.
plug your shit. Plug your shit. You should have let me know. I would have.
I only said that because of the people I brought up. The last time they were in Jersey, they were in Atlantic City, and they hit me up like, "Yeah, comedian, what's up?" And I didn't even live in New Jersey anymore, and I was just like, "What do you want me to do, man?"
Damn.
The pressure was on. I haven't
Yeah.
seen y'all since college.
Damn, that's funny. But yeah, no, I was gonna say I had a similar moment. I got home, I was inside, nobody was home, and I knew nobody was coming home, and I did the robot for 10 minutes to no music, and my song was, "Ain't nobody in this house, nobody in this house, ain't nobody in this house," and for 10 minutes, bro, just at
I
the
love
top of the
that.
stairs. That was my shit.
I love the freedom of a kid knows that, yo, I gotta cut loose every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like when you're an adult, you be like, oh, you need so much to be like, oh, let me loosen my tie as an
Yeah,
adult. But
yeah,
as a kid, when my mom would leave me in the car by myself and go in the store,
You just get it out right quick.
I would just scream as loud as I could. But like
That's funny,
nothing
man.
was wrong. But I'd just be like, yo, let me test the limits of sound right now.
You
Let
know
me
who do-
see.
You know who does that? You know who did that? That like fucking changed, that blew my mind. Is my boy Lev Swift. We would-
I know Left Swift. That's why Left Swift can stay so cool.
yeah.
Because when he's
exactly.
by himself, he probably is the weirdest motherfucker
Yeah.
alive.
We'd
No
do
disrespect,
8
Lefty.
hours. We do 8 hours at the office, quiet as hell. Reserved Filipino law office,
Hmm.
and then we get into the parking lot, and he'd sit in the car, and he'd smoke a bowl. I'd be smoking, and he'd just grab the steering wheel, and he'd just be like, "Fuck!"
That is it right there. I feel that. That's beautiful. That's mental health right there. That's
straight
male-
up.
It's still November. It's still Male Health Month. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
mental health. Shout out
Hell
to you,
yeah.
Left Swift.
Hell yeah, doing it big. Seriously. But the reason I poured another shot is because what a transition. In honor of Virgil, man.
Oh,
Yo,
damn.
Virgil passed away, so I figured, do a quick moment of silence, quick shot.
Shout out to Virgil. Obviously, cultural icon. Influenced so many people. And the best thing about him, and I don't know if this is what he wanted, but he had notoriety. Like some people are just famous just for being famous. He was famous for his works.
Yo,
and his works will live on for years to come.
There's not
Honestly,
many of those
I didn't
left,
even know
man.
what he looked like until he passed, but I knew
Same.
all of his works.
That's crazy. That was exactly what I was getting at. Oh, for Virgil, man. That's what I was getting at earlier was I had never seen his picture until he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Crazy, man. That cancer, boy.
Yeah. That's like the second one in a couple years that is just silent
Mm-hmm.
and just went out of nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I had this is why I wanted to bring this up. I had
Light it up. You know anybody who had cancer?
Yeah, my grandpa actually.
Really?
Yeah, his first time ever smoking weed is because he had cancer. He was in a wheelchair.
Mm.
And my whole family's a bunch of potheads, so
Mm-hmm.
the fact that he made it that far was kind of amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's like, I've never done this,
Mm.
and proceeded to do this.
My godmother passed from cancer, and that shit
Word.
was, I don't know, man. I handle death weird, but seeing how death affects people that's close to you is
That's what
really
does-
the hardest.
Is that
part.
what does you in more than anything?
Like, I'll see a person be sick. People are strange, man. Nobody wants to die, but like sometimes people accept the inevitable. Like some people, how could I say this? I see it going
Heart at
go,
peace?
going to go yeah, heart at peace. Going to the hospital and seeing my godmother like that. This was at the beginning. This was at the very beginning of me doing stand up, bruh. I'm driving over to Philly every night. I'm driving to New York every weekend. And going in that hospital room and she being like, I heard you doing stand up. And she was a teacher at the high school that I went to. So like, and I was in the theater and like all that kind of stuff. So she would be at the school plays. So she knows that I am charismatic and
Yeah,
can
that's
MC.
what,
Yeah.
that's what you do.
She's been like, yo, you're going to be a preacher or politician my whole life. Something like that.
You're gonna
So,
talk.
Yes,
You're gonna speak
yes,
for a living.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's like, yeah, man, I can't wait to get better so I can catch one of your shows. And I just knew, like, damn, you're saying this in a room full of people, but I could hear the underlying.
I wish I went to one of your shows.
I wish I went to one of your shows.
Yeah.
And I just was like, damn, yo, it don't even matter.
Mhm.
Like what you did for me is the reason I have the confidence to do shows. Like that's what I wanted to express, and I did express that. But what was hard for me is that this is my mom's best friend. So my mom
was going through it,
can't justify anything. Just like 2 years earlier, she lost her father, my grandfather. This is also what kind of I was just like, maybe I handle death differently because I saw him suffering. I was like, yo, he don't want to be here no more. She didn't want to go through that. And you want to live your life. You want to be able to walk around and play with your grandkids and all that type of
Yeah.
stuff. You don't want to just be in a hospice bed. You wake up, people got to feed you, change your diaper
Yeah,
and shit.
I feel you.
And to be around
you know
that,
how many times I gotta just take my grandma? She'd just be like, "Yeah, well, I just want to fucking might as well just die already," and I just gotta take that, like,
right?
because I don't want to be like everyone else. It's like, don't ever say that, and now they're yelling at her for being upset.
You just be like, I feel you, but you're alive right now.
Well, I just be like, yo, don't you don't gotta go that far, like, come on, it's not that hard, it's not that big of a deal, bro. Like, being alive is always a better option for the most part than fucking not,
I would say this to anybody, and we can continue this conversation, but to anybody who is, nursing or dealing with a loved one who is going through something terminal, just appreciate that time. Because, like, when you look back and think back of those memories, you're going to be happy that you love them. That's all we have as people. You're going to be happy that, yo, I had the choice to either be like everybody else and say, fuck this person, oh, I'm too busy, I'm too whatever, or I had the choice to love them. And those two instances, and I'm not taking it as a pat on the back, but I'm thankful that like that person had somebody to carry them and put them in the wheelchair, and somebody who would bring them snacks or just sit with them and talk.
Yeah,
I'm thankful that that person had that.
At that point, it's not even for your fulfillment of I'm taking care of someone. It's I'm glad that you had somebody in your corner at the end the way I would like someone to be in my corner.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm glad that I was privileged and blessed enough to be that person for you.
And that's why I be arguing with my grandma, bro. Like, not, that sounds funny, but like, everyone else just kind of treats her like a 5-year-old where it's just like, okay, whatever you say.
Mm-hmm.
That's to me, I'm like, no. Like, explain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You're
Mhm.
still a person. You still have, your fucking opinions and
Your faculties.
yeah, and like what's gonna keep you around longer is if you get with the times, and if we have these conversations and then you fucking I have one grandma who can't work the TV and another grandma who pokes me on Facebook and shit. And I could tell you the one that pokes me on Facebook looks a lot healthier, bro.
Mhm.
Just because she's getting with it,
I
the
remember
brain's
my
still
grandma
going.
used to be, I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to do. Now she's like, you know what? Yeah, teach me how to work the phone. Teach me how to send a text. Teach me how to get on Facebook. You know,
Yeah.
I want to like some of the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. And I'm
Mhm.
super like happy that she be, even when I talk to her, she'll give me game or like,
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I'm working on this. I'm still taking risk. I'm still
Mhm.
trying to level up, even
My-
though I got life.
Yeah, I feel you. My grandma makes me feel like a bitch sometimes. Not on purpose, but she'll be telling stories of how it was. And I'm like, what am I bitching about, bro? You know what I mean? Or like, this lady had to do movie worthy shit just to be where we're at now.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So my goal is just I want to take the baton and run.
Yo, definitely,
Basically.
bruh. I totally get what you're saying. When my grandfather passed, that was the first thing that came to mind. Like, yo, there's gonna be a time. I felt like when he passed, we went to the edge of the cliff, and I was Simba, and he was Mufasa, and he was like, one day all this will be yours,
Okay, I feel that.
but you got to be ready for it.
Ah.
And what I decided to do was go hang out with Timon and Pumbaa, nigga.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I was
yeah, I
just
feel
like,
you.
listen, before I gotta go fight Scar, I'm gonna have some fun.
Yeah, facts. I feel
But now I'm
you.
ready to
And
fight Scar.
There and here I am, bro, making my way back to Pride Rock. Straight up, I've these past couple years I used COVID as an excuse. First of all, to get soft. I got soft as fuck throughout COVID. Like the normal type of work I was putting in before COVID seemed like too much for me.
Hmm.
Post. I'm finally now getting back into the swing of things, but yeah, these past couple years I used it as I'm gonna be everyone. If you were to go to my house, man, and see how I live, like you would assume that I'm a very privileged person.
Mm-hmm.
And not to say I'm not, you know what I mean? But that's just not mine.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I have not a lot of stuff. My
Mhm.
family got some shit,
I get what you mean.
but I really don't have much. But like I'm gonna use the privilege that I do have, which is I don't have to pay rent and I live in a pretty comfy spot,
Mm.
and I'm gonna be that kid. I'm gonna do like the Kanye thing, bro.
Mm.
I want to go live like these fucking white kids for a
Mhm.
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I quit my job. I only did castings. I was doing shows and all that shit. I felt like a bachelor party.
Mm.
And now I'm married to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get exactly
I
what you
needed
mean.
to take a year off and just be a fucking white kid, man.
Mm.
Now I'm back to work. Back to Liu Kang work style,
I
man.
ain't mad at that.
Hell yeah.
You asked me a question off air that I would love to discuss because you had me thinking about that. What you said off air was, is like not having a 9 to 5 a statement, like as an entrepreneur? And upon like further thinking, you can tell I'm about to get into a point. Upon
Yeah. Upon further thinking, yes.
upon further thinking about it,
That's
like,
definitely a tangent.
my only point I think I might have is that there is no point. Like the 9 to 5 isn't better than this side, but this side isn't better than the 9 to 5. Like either way, you're still gotta live life. You still gotta
You got to get it
yeah,
somehow.
yeah. You gotta find a way to love and to fucking fulfill yourself and to be happy. But like to make it there's only a name for it because there's something else. Like one implies the other. Like we only know black because of white, and we only know white because of black.
Okay.
Whichever
I
side
can see that.
you decide to be the positive is like I don't know.
It's up to speculation.
It's all up to whatever your get down is, and I don't necessarily feel like one is better than the other. I do, however, feel like if you're doing something to one day be able to do something else,
Mhm.
I get saving and working up to an opportunity. But if it's like, yo, I want to make sure I don't know. I don't know because it's different for different people. It's different for different people. Maybe you want to get a house before you travel. Maybe you want to get a car before you go see a play. Or maybe you want to like it's but I don't think either of those things should be bad. Now, you definitely shouldn't weigh your troubles on other people. If you decide to go to that play, you can't be mad that you don't have a car and blame that on other people. But
Mhm.
like I don't think one is better than the other. And that's the statement that I'm trying to make. Like, don't look down upon me. And I think that's what most entrepreneurs, why they feel the need to, I gotta flex, I gotta show that this ain't no 9 to 5. Because
To prove you're not
the
crazy.
security of the 9 to 5
Yeah.
is, well, are you making any money from that? Because I know every Friday or every other Friday, I'm gonna have a check from this. I already got
Yeah.
that check spent. Like, because that's where my money is. Yeah. So I think that's where the kind of bravado comes from the entrepreneur. But then on the entrepreneur side, if you're a successful entrepreneur, you hire the 9 to 5 people
You do. Yeah, you need them.
because they're the motherfuckers that get shit done.
Yep. I feel that. Yeah, no, the reason I was asking that question even to begin with was
Couldn't hire a bunch of entrepreneurs. They're like, I don't feel like it. I'm like,
oh yeah, that would be the
oh.
worst company. That shit would go down in the toilet. That's why most companies do go down in the toilet. Like the startups, everybody wants to be the fucking guy telling people what to do, and not the dude doing shit. And I think that's kind of what the not having a 9 to 5 quote unquote statement would be. Is nobody tells me what to do. I tell me what to do.
Mm.
You feel me?
Mhm.
But sometimes you gotta just do what motherfuckers tell you to do, man. If that's what it gets, as long as it's not against your
Do what
constitution.
they tell. Listen to
You know what I
motherfuckers with
mean?
a purpose. Like if they got something that they can teach you, this is something you want to learn. Yeah, listen, motherfucker. Be good. Be attentive.
I want to
Kill that
learn how to
shit.
get this $1,000 in my bank account every couple weeks,
Hmm.
so I gotta do what they tell me.
Mm.
But then when I'm not, when I'm out of a position where I don't need that 1,000 from them,
Mhm.
then you can't tell me shit. Wait till I get my money right. Hey, pretty much.
Mhm.
Then you can't tell me nothing, right? Waddly, weedly,
Mhm.
weedly, weedly, way. Yo, we hit that shit. That was fire. Yo, speaking of hitting that shit, I've noticed something now that we're watching this Michael Jackson video in the background. Um, who has better aim with a quarter than Michael Jackson?
Better aim with a quarter.
Yeah.
Maybe Gambit from X-Men. That's the only
Yeah,
person I
that's
can
about
think
it, bro.
of.
This motherfucker has flipped a quarter into cups, fucking jukeboxes, across the room into someone's pocket. This man is deadly with a fucking quarter, man. Crazy.
Can I ask
Crazy,
you a
man.
question?
What's up?
What is money?
It's depends who you ask, bro.
I'm asking you.
Oh shit, okay. Good question. I mean, yeah, that's fire. Let me think about this. Money is it's a variable. It's like happy face. or X.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it always changes, but it's just something like I want this,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't necessarily want what I have.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't I just give you this piece of paper that says you can go get something else?
You can go get some X's.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, money's kind of just whatever we all agree on is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be like shiny stones, then it was gold, then it became paper. Now it's a fucking profile picture that nobody else can use as their profile picture
Hmm.
with a fucking digital receipt.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just so many. That shit evolves.
Mm-hmm.
Before, I think just like pussy and food was money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Resources.
yeah, like that's Doug Stanhope has something like that. He's like, we should all just cut out the middleman and just operate with like dick sucks and cheeseburgers. You know what I mean? Just orgasms and cheeseburgers. You
Ladies were
hungry?
like, do you have a house? All right, well, I got this.
Yeah, pretty dude. Yeah, did you ever hear about the experiment with monkeys? They gave them like mangoes, or they introduced money to them.
Hmm.
So it would be like, hey, we give you this rock, you give us the rock back, we give you a mango.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So then immediately dudes started buying mangoes and
Yeah.
taking them to like the girl monkeys in exchange for sex.
Wow.
And then it got to the point where they didn't need any more mangoes,
Uh-huh.
so they just started giving them the pebbles straight up.
Oh, they would just give them the rock.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so it's like, I know you don't need mangoes, but here, maybe if you do later, in exchange for sex.
Maybe if you need mangoes later.
Literally the oldest profession.
I've got enough mangoes too, so you know.
Dude. Fucking hilarious, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, so money is just whatever is hot at the moment.
I like this
Right
answer.
now, dollar
like
bills
this
are
answer.
hot.
I like this answer.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. You got anything else?
Oh, any other introspective questions?
Yeah, these are fire. I'm liking these.
Okay. What is falling in love?
Oh man, that's a complicated fucking question. I don't know. It's like realizing you fuck with someone just cuz.
Hmm.
Just cuz, man. You know what I mean? Like, why do I fuck with people? I don't know.
Can I tell you what I feel the worst thing about how I said before, the black is the white and the white is the black?
Yeah.
The worst thing is the best thing about falling in love.
Uh-huh,
Because
which
it's
is
falling.
okay.
It's not, you don't rise to love. It's falling. And with falling, you are in a space of uncertainty. You don't know
yeah.
what's about to happen when you're
Okay.
falling.
Yeah.
Or maybe you do, and it's like you're afraid of, damn, I don't know. Can I handle this?
How do you break the fall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you realize you're falling, how do I break the fall? Because life is like that. If life was a game, life would be no fun if we just knew how to win all the time.
Yeah,
You'd
facts.
be like, oh, fuck. That's why we like playing against people that can beat us sometimes. We want to win a little bit more than that person, but you want them to win sometimes.
The harder the opponent is the only way to get better.
Exactly. So like with that, when you're falling, that's the worst thing to do when falling is try to grab for something.
Bro, I literally fucked my back up on Wednesday, because I was falling down the stairs. I was wearing these piece of shit shoes, and I have carpet stairs, so I fucking fell, and I tried to, like, Spider-Man. You know the end of every Spider-Man movie where he's got the train and then the thing. He's like, I tried to do that with the rail on the stairs, and I fucked my shit up because not only did I fall on my ass because I wasn't quick enough, I then crucified myself like and fucked my shoulders up too. So now instead of just like my back hurting, my back and my shoulders are just
I
fucked up.
got a good chiropractor for you.
Oh,
But I'm gonna wrap this up. The thing about falling, don't grab, because us as humans, we're stronger than we think we are.
Yeah.
And most of the time we can handle the fall. It's the fear of, can I handle it or not? That's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
Because when you finally fall, you be like, oh shit, that wasn't that bad, nigga. Let me get back up.
Yeah.
Dust my shit off and go jump off again.
Yeah.
But trying to grab for something, love is one of those things where it's like
Damn, this is deep.
love is the thing. The humans, period. We all know the rules of the game, but you only are accepted if we believe that you want to play.
Oh,
If a person's
okay.
like, "Oh, I guess I gotta do this," I'm like, "Well, you don't have to."
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if a person's like, "No, yeah, I want to play the game," then we'd be like, "All right, yeah, come on and play."
Yeah, no,
You're only you're forced to do something that you're only accepted if you do it voluntarily. And that's what love is.
I notice a lot of times the biggest fights I've had with my girl is she is acting out of spite because I didn't take the bait. A lot of
Mhm.
times it'll be like, "Hey, everything's cool as long as you don't touch that fucking thing over there. Don't press that button." And then she'll be like, "I'm going to press the button." And I'm just like, "I told you not to."
Bruh. And
And
you're
then
you're
she'll
only
press it.
you're only thinking is, "Damn, I really like her. You know what? I'm gonna show her the button
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I trust her." Here, look at the button.
Don't
Oh,
ever press that.
shit. That's where the button is?
Yeah, yeah.
I get exactly what you mean.
And then so I'll be like, "I told you not to," and I'll go back to what I'm doing.
So is love letting them push the button?
Love is not
Or is love
love-
allowing them to, but they don't push the button?
no. Love is not kicking them the fuck out when they press the button.
Okay, okay.
You know, there's so many times where I've been a cold bastard where like I'll just be like, sit there and feel that.
We have no doctorate degrees in anything, so don't
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
to shit we got to say.
I'm not the least toxic person in the world. You know, I still got my shit. But like that's what it is to me because I'm somebody who I'm very no nonsense, bro, and I know that I can come off very cold. You know, and so there's been times where she's been like, so I pressed the button, so now what?
Mhm.
I'm just like, sit there and feel it. I'm not reacting, and
Mm.
that is
I like that discipline.
even worse, bro. You know, because the whole reason she pressed the button is because she just wanted me to pay attention to her. But now I'm like, you gave me you did something I didn't like, so now negative reinforcement. I'm not gonna acknowledge it.
The button's pushed. What do you mean? These
Yeah.
are consequences.
Yeah, yeah,
of pushing
exactly.
the button.
And so, yeah, it's just love. I think the end all be all of, or not end all, but the end goal of love is just let him press the fucking button, dude. Like it's I guess you're right. Just whatever, dog. Like press it, and I'm not no hard feelings. I get it. You know what I mean? It's very tempting.
Okay, okay.
The button is very tempting. It's
Now,
red.
I'm trying to
It's
go
got
a little
sign
bit
that says, "Do
deeper.
not touch."
I'm trying to go a little bit deeper in this. And this is treading into like I guess seduction and manipulation, like
Mhm.
just all the 48 law power like type books. But like
Which I don't know if you read too many of those, you become a sociopath.
you become a megalomaniac. You
Yeah,
become
yeah.
Machiavellian. You become
Mhm.
Machiavellian. But
I
like
got a little
it
bit of that, I'm not gonna lie.
is a happy relationship. Okay, I know she needs a button to push. I will give her a button to push, but she'll never know this button.
That's kind of what.
I can never tell her this button, but I can give her a button to push
Yeah.
because I know she needs a button.
It's like when your little cousin wants to play PlayStation and you're in the middle of a game, so you give
So
him
you
the
just
remote.
give them the controller, but it's not plugged in.
Yes. Yeah, kind of. That's not the goal, but it's a nice.
But see, that's
It's a
not
nice
the
thing to
goal.
have in your
Is the
pocket.
goal is hey, be player 2 so we can beat it on hard.
Well, yeah. Well, the goal is for
That's
her
the
to
goal.
understand not to press the button, and you don't press hers. You know what I mean?
Word.
But but that's very utopian, and that's hard to come by. So I think a good substitute for that would be just let her have some buttons, man.
Is her pressing your buttons for your betterment?
Yeah, because
what can it be that she's pressing your button to make you better?
no, she can't help it. But is gonna make you a better person dealing with
Because
it.
I think that's a woman's
By
natural.
the way, we're not just shitting on women. Men do the same
no,
shit.
I'm about to give it up to women.
Oh, okay, yeah, because men do the same shit. I be doing shit knowing my girl's gonna
Yes,
not
we're
like
just
it,
giving
but I
our
gotta
dumb
do
male
it, bro.
point of view.
I can't. I gotta do it. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I just
We know nothing.
I
just our
gotta be a
dumb
head
male
ass
point of view.
sometimes. Yeah,
A head ass is a good way of saying it.
yeah.
But like, I think a woman, like when if I feel a girl pressing me, I know that it's not her. Oh, I want to press this nigga today. It's her natural inclination to be like, I gotta figure this motherfucker out. I have
Ah.
to ask him questions.
Uh-huh.
I have to figure out what's going on in there before I'm satisfied.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and
yeah. Okay, I feel
and
that.
my natural thing is to be like, yo, don't try to figure me out. I'm not trying to figure you out.
I'll show you.
I just care about, yeah, I'm showing you who I am. I care about you and accept you for who you are. I don't try to figure you out.
Yeah.
Please don't try to figure
I'll
me
let
out.
you show me.
Yes. And what you show me, I take that until you show me otherwise, and I'll be like, all right, now I got that to go off of. But that's where I feel pressed, and I know it's not I'm trying to press you thing. It's a natural. Let me find out if this motherfucker's fit to lead me.
Okay. Yeah, I can see
And I
that.
get that. And when I just be like, yo, I'm fit. You're here because I'm fit. When I show you that I'm not fit, leave.
I'll be gone. Yeah, exactly. I feel that.
That's where I be like, damn, don't press me.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I feel that.
I said I was not gonna shit on women.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry. I'm
you
terrible.
you totally did.
Terrible. I'm a terrorist. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm trying to be better. I'm gonna go to therapy one day.
No, but I get what you mean, because a lot of times it's like that's so Raven. A lot of relationships are sabotaged by that's so Raven.
Where you
moments.
going? I like this. Where you going? I think I might agree with you. Where you going with this? Expound. Elaborate.
Everyone lives.
We're kicking it with Liu Kang.
For real. We're really kicking it. I'm down to go long, dude. So everybody lives off of their culminated experiences.
Yes.
Now, let's say someone's experience with the opposite sex has been a little bit unpleasant. Let's say, they've been lied to or led on before. And a lot of times when someone's leading you on, they tell you what you want to hear.
Mm.
So then sometimes when someone's actually keeping it real with you and it aligns with what you like, it seems a little too good to be true.
Mm.
That's when you have your that's so Raven moment.
Mm-hmm.
And you predict the future, quote unquote, what you think is going to happen based off of yes, based off of what has happened before. You're using your past as a catalyst for your future.
And then you said you self-sabotage.
And you self-sabotage because you're like, hey, this isn't happening again. Let's nip this in the bud.
Mm.
And you're nipping something that
It's not even there.
it's not even a weed.
Yeah.
It's actually
You might have nipped a flower.
It's actually the bud of a rose.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
And so you gotta just kind of allow yourself to fall. Don't fucking try to catch yourself. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Give the person the opportunity to hurt you, and when they don't,
Appreciate
keep
them
moving.
for that.
Yeah, exactly. Keep going, man.
Right on. We can cheers to that.
Hell yeah.
We found out we solved money and love today. Look at us tackling the world.
I'm about to be rich and happy as fuck. Cheers, man.
Okay. Last one. Is war necessary? Is the battle to figure out who is dominant necessary? Is violence necessary? Is status or classes necessary? Is the haves and the have-nots necessary?
Ideally, no.
I ask mad questions, but they're all I'm
They
talking
all,
about
they
an
all
umbrella.
they all kind of fall under the same umbrella. By the way, with the clouds in the background right now, I feel like Paul Mooney and shit.
Okay.
I feel like Paul Mooney setting up shop. R.I.P. Damn, another one gone. Fucking legends, dude. But anyways, ideally no. I don't think so. Um, but in practice, practically yes. They're not necessary, but they'll. It seems as from my experience, which I'm not very old, but from what I've seen and I've heard from older people than I, um, it just happens that way. That's just the way it is. There's just some people that have shit, other people don't, and like, fucking that's just it, bro. Like if everybody had shit, like it would be like infinite. Like it just wouldn't. The game wouldn't be fun anymore. Cause how do you win? Violence? I don't
think everyone
so.
gets to win. Oh no, go ahead. You're on the violence now.
Yeah, violence.
We do need the game, but we don't need violence for the game.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think since it's there, it's like another one of those demons, bro. Since it's there, we all got to play the game. You don't want to be the only motherfucker in the bar without a gun. You feel me? Like in the Western saloon and shit, the shootout. You don't want to be the only dude without a pistol. Especially if you're all bargaining for shit. Especially since there's limited resources and some people want more and other people. We're all inherently kind of greedy. You know?
I think that there's a natural need for violence in us. I think that it can be controlled.
I think there's a need for the potential. Like Joe Rogan has the potential to be very violent.
Okay.
But he's a great guy. He's a really chill dude.
Yeah.
But it's because he has that potential to be super violent.
Yes. I agree. And that's what I mean by that violence can be sacred and controlled and not meant to be like evil. That violence can be beautiful. I think that like the fraternities of fighters, if you see like boxers or UFC guys, that fraternity that they have so much respect for each other. As like they're like Spartans. They're like we 300, nigga. We gonna battle every day, but nigga, if it was us against somebody else, I'd die with you, nigga. Like
that's why Naruto's lit as fuck.
That is why Naruto is hard because of the sacredness of being a ninja.
They all respect each other.
If I am a shinobi, I'ma respect that shit. If I put this headband on, I respect.
That's why I love comedy. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Oh my god,
comedians! I feel like we're untouchable in a lot of ways. Can't fuck with us.
The fraternity.
We're the 300.
The fraternity of being a comedian is so.
Feels good, right?
It does feel great.
And like you don't get a union card, but motherfuckers know you get credit. You know what I mean? You get like street cred in a way. It's like almost like the mob.
When you're
we all look out for each other.
When you're a wolf
shit,
or a if you have fangs, you can smell other people with fangs.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's like hey. Even when you're at a party or something, if I never met the comedian, we're gonna wind up in the corner cracking jokes on each other or cracking jokes together, just like shooting the
on
shit.
The party
and I'm gonna be like, yo, have you ever? Yeah, I've always wanted to. Or yeah, I do. Like, all right, word.
Check. Peep this. I was at a party, a New Year's party a couple years ago, and it was with all my hometown friends.
We're in the rambles now.
Yeah, we are. I was with some hometown friends because I grew up here, so I know everybody in Burbank and North Hollywood, all that whole area. And so I was at a party with friends from high school and I see a comedian from out of town and I'm like, what the fuck? Immediately I hold that thought, to all my homies that I haven't seen in like years, and I'm like, I need to go say what's up to this fool. Like just to pay my respects.
Right.
Hey, fellow comic, what's up, dog? We in this bitch. How you doing? How the fuck you get here? You know?
And that fraternity, when it's understood, it's like there's nowhere that can't take you. Like that's such a man.
When your name be buzzing in the streets, bro.
As many times as, and we're not gonna name drop, but as many times as we've been with whoever in the green room, hey, you don't talk to me like a fan. You talk to me as like, word. You're in the business.
Yep. Everybody gets a fair shake at the beginning.
Yes.
Depending
yes.
on if you fucking suck or not that night, then
you
they'll
may
act
even
according.
get more than a fair shake. If you kill that night, you'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
more respect than you deserve.
Yo,
You'll be like,
facts.
oh shit, you don't even know I'm not that good. I just had a good
I
set.
I was on fire tonight.
That was all that 5 minutes. That's me.
I
That's
took-
all I got.
Yeah. I took shrooms last week. That's why I'm on a good one today.
And they're like, oh yeah, you killed it, man. You funny as shit. You wanna come do this show?
You want to come hang out at this mansion?
Right, you wanna come hang out? Drink some drinks? Come on, man. Yeah, that's the funny nigga who was talking about the da-da-da-da. You'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, all right, word. Now I'm in this room. Now I'm slapping fives, all because of that fraternity. And when you only know how to show that when you're in the fraternity, you don't really have to show it, but you only know where the green room is if you know where green rooms are. You only know where to stand when you're a
Facts.
comedian if you know where to stand. Like,
Yeah.
you only know what a booker looks like and what the owner looks like if you know what the booker and owner looks like.
Word.
When you walk in a comedy club as a comedian, you're like, damn.
You feel like you're home.
Yeah, you're not like you're not
It's like going to church.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
If y'all like Jesus here?
That's a great way to say it. It's like going to church as a church kid. You're like, oh shit, pastor's office, communion, balcony, pulpit, the pews. I know that's where the mother sits. I know that, Bishop sits right there. I know that downstairs they got the fucking the daycare center. Like, you know what the shit is. And yes, when you walk in a
Yep.
comedy club as a comedian, you're like, y'all believe in Jesus too.
Yeah. Facts, dude.
That
Facts.
is beautiful.
Y'all get down with the J-Man here too, huh?
And it's a whole bunch of people. This person may believe in the devil. This person may be an atheist. This person may believe in Buddhism, and you may believe in Jesus.
But we
y'all
all believe in comedy.
But you all believe in laughter.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. And killing.
and killing.
Don't matter who you are, bro. If you kill it, except for haters. If you kill it and someone goes, "Whoa," you're a fuck you. Okay.
I'm a hater.
Haters.
I'm
Yeah?
a hater. I'm
You're a
gonna tell
hater?
you right now, and I hate this about myself.
Yeah. At least
I
you're
hate
aware.
I hate the big black person. I hate, look at me, I'm big and black. I hate that. And it kills, bro.
Oh well, that's hack. All comics hate hack.
Some of them aren't hack though. Some of them are just being them. Like, yeah, I grow up being a big black person. But I hate the joke where like, shit, I gotta hurry up and go get me something to eat. Or like,
That's hack.
I hate
We all are allowed to hate hack.
I hate it so much.
I know.
People hate me. People hate me for saying nigga and motherfucker and my dick. So I get it. And that's why I be trying to shy away. I be trying to talk about topics that have nothing to, look how intellectual I am. But fuck that.
Yeah.
I just want to get laughs. But I hate the big black motherfucker. I hate that, bro. I hate it. You big and black, so you go up there and dance, and it's like, look at the big black.
Trying to do a backflip and shit.
I'm a hater because it be killing. And shouts out to anybody who do that because, listen, you be killing and you're tough to follow. Now, I can do it, and I don't know if you can follow me, but it is what it is. But, yes, I be hating on that.
Yeah?
Yes, I do.
Well, I mean,
And
okay.
when I see it, I be like off-putting to the person sometimes.
I think it's more of a... I think it's specifically
Because I have
big
close
and
friends
I think
who
it's
do this.
specifically big and black. Because for me, I think it's more than just that type of person. I think because I hate when someone goes up and does, hey, I'm like Mexican from the Valley, and I do it too.
Mm.
But I feel like my approach is very, I don't cheat it up,
Mm-hmm,
for lack of a better word.
mm-hmm.
I'm a brown dude, but I'm not fucking, yeah, man, so I fucking went to the store and then blah, blah, blah. Which, if you talk like that, dope. And I know that your
If
material,
that's really who you are,
and I can see that.
go crazy.
I love that shit, bro. Felipe Esparza, funny motherfucker, bro. You know why? Because I've seen that guy before
Mm.
in like one of my homies talks just like him, bro. And he's not trying to get laughs. This motherfucker gets money.
Bro, Bruce is a fat motherfucker. And well, he lost a lot of weight now, but when he was in the Comic View days, he was a fat motherfucker.
Yeah.
And
That's him.
he never like. You don't have to use that as.
We all know
He used it as, I'm fat, but I'm sexy. You see, I'm clean. I got my suit on. I don't. You call me fat. Oh, that's the best you got. Now I got 20 other jokes at you. Like he didn't need fat. He was just fat.
He was not as self-deprecating.
Yeah, it wasn't his calling. Look how fat I am. It was
how
just
about
like,
this?
nah, I'm just a big guy, but I got jokes.
I hate really lame.
Patrice was
Patrice
fat.
is a good example.
But Patrice didn't have to talk about being fat.
Yeah. What I was gonna say was I hate. It's hack, bro. It's hack that you don't like. It's not that specific person because I hate. Hey, I'm super uncoordinated, milquetoast white guy.
Oh, okay. I don't
know what
hate
I mean?
it if that's really who he is.
Yes, if that's you, cool, do you. But
I
like,
forget his name. The booker at Flappers.
oh, Josh Schneider.
Yes,
that's him.
He
That's him.
really is that, and when he does that on stage, I love it. I'd be
Yeah.
like, I can't get enough. I'd be like, yo, he really is.
And guess what?
A
He don't
nerd.
give a, he's not trying
like
to sell
an
it to you.
incel. Yeah, he's not. He don't care if you like it. He's just good at that. And I'd be like, yo, this is hilarious.
He's rubbing one out, bro.
I'd be mad at the people for not getting it. I'd be like, y'all aren't catching this gold.
Exactly. You know why? Because when people don't laugh, he goes, Okay, so anyways, back to what I was saying.
Right.
Because he don't give a fuck. Now, if you're going on stage and you're trying to sell how lame and offbeat you are, and you're over here, bro, fucking dancing offbeat, like you said, for the black fat guy is the same, the uncoordinated white guy.
Mhm.
I hate that shit just the same. It's the hackiness. And comedians are allowed to hate hack. So I don't think you're a hater. I think you have high standards for comedy. And you hold comedy in a high regard. Because I feel like, sometimes I feel like, what am I doing? What am I adding to the comedy community, bro? Like, where the fuck, why do I deserve to be on stage? But really, it's just be funny. Don't be fucking hack. We get it. You're brown. We know what you look like. Stop describing yourself, dog. We see you. We hear you.
I'm gonna watch this back.
Yo, those fools on Instagram were right. Yeah, man. I think that's it. That was good, man. Yeah. This felt like fucking therapy. I'm gonna lay down on the couch next time and face away from you. Yo, facts. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I think we both evenly went off today. You know, it's been uneven a few times. One day it was me, one day it was you. I think we both went full Kanye today. All right, man. That was today's episode of Luke Kane Kicking It. Thank you for tuning in. You already know where to find him. You know where to find me. Just click whatever got you here. Do it again next week. All right. Peace. Bye.
Bye, dummies.